There is a big difference between history and past. Past means the things are events that happened in an earlier time. That thing or event happened, how that is written is history. History is like a diary of a nation, where the memories of that nations are written. Then from here one can judge the importance of history. Let's suppose the memories of a person is snatched from that person, then that person does not know who he is, what he has done, from where he has come, where he has to go, what he has to do, and that person surely will become lost. And the same example is for a nation. If the memories of a nation are snatched, that nation will become lost, will be an unknown nation. Another problem, which is the big problem, that is mixing the story with history. History and story are two different things. For example, if you narrate a story where you will mix some lies in order to give a taste to the story which you are narrating. Today, if we see history, there can be seen so many events which seem to be lies. This situation can be felt when the story writers write the history of a nation in place of a historian. Then those story writers write the events painting the color of story in place of history. So such history of a nation should be named the story of that nation rather than the history of that nation. Anyhow, today many lies can be seen in history, and those lies were repeated a lot, and those lies were repeated as many times by those non-history writers, story writers, or so-called historians. Is today those lies have taken the shape of reality is the result. Now no one knows what the real reality was. Unfortunately, many students do not take history as the subject, neither in college nor in university, as they think taking admission in history keeps no jobs. On the other hand, they have to learn so many dates. This should be clear that history is far more important than learning the dates, is this is the only history which will become the reason for the identification of a nation, and without history that nation will stay lost. However, it really is a worrying reality that today history has become a compulsion in college or universities. For example, if a student does not get admission in other department, will move toward history department, then how come such students will study history carefully and will become good historians? This is equal to not giving value to a subject on which the memories of your nation are attached. To me, history is very important. It should be taught and should be compulsory in all universities so that students at least should know about his own nation from which he belongs to.